Rise and shine, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope your weekend's off to a great start so far. I'm meteorologist Chandler Jordan out of our First Alert Weather Center. Starting with a look in the tropics, we briefly had potential tropical cyclone number 22, and it's going to stay just that, potential. And as a matter of fact, earlier this morning, the last advisory issued from the National Hurricane Center, this particular system's going to get swept up in the frontal boundary, passing through the Midlands today. No type of worry for anybody along the eastern seaboard, but we have our own thing to worry about once we get into next week. First Alert Weather Day in place for heavy rain out there next Tuesday. We'll have rounds of it from start to finish, especially in the afternoon and evening, which means we'll have some wet roadways if you plan on traveling on Tuesday, and we still can't entirely rule out there being some thunderstorms as well. Something we're watching closely here in the First Alert Weather Center, and I'd say the main thing is that if you are traveling on Tuesday, to plan in some extra time to get to where you need to be safely. Here's a look at our area of low pressure. You can see showers moving across Arizona, and this particular low is going to continue to move through the Rockies, and then eventually, once it moves past the Rockies, it'll start to drift into the deep south, and from there, moving all throughout the deep south until it makes its way into the Palmetto State. But that's a lot of country to cover still, and a lot of time until next Tuesday, which means for us, gorgeous along the eastern seaboard. The clouds from overnight have moved offshore, which means that we've got a lot of sunshine out there to start the day, and it is a gorgeous look from our downtown tower camera, and temperatures have warmed up pretty nicely out there, already up to 65 degrees currently. In downtown, all across the Midlands, we're in the mid 60s, and they're going to continue to warm into the mid and upper 70s by the end of the day. You'll notice a couple of clouds in our sky this afternoon, but for the most part, more sunshine than anything. Your high temperature around 77 degrees. All in all, a very nice afternoon. And I hope you're able to get out there and enjoy it because of how nice it's going to be. We stay rain-free through the weekend. Monday as well as rain-free. All of it arrives on Tuesday, especially past lunchtime on Tuesday. That's where we get some pockets of heavy rain to drop in. Rounds of heavy rain can be expected. There could even be some amounts before it's all said and done Tuesday and Wednesday, where we get closer to 2 inches of rain across portions of the upstate, even closer to home here in the Midlands, close to 1 inch of rain for many of us, especially north and west of Columbia. And then throughout parts of the low country, some slightly lower amounts can be expected, but still a good amount of rain, 1/4 to 1/2 inch possible. And given our drought situation, we could definitely use every drop of it that we could get. Some extremely dry ground throughout parts of the upstate and the Blue Ridge Parkway. And we're starting to see some of the moderately dry and severely dry grounds move a little farther to the south into the Midlands. So this heavy rain that we get next week, unfortunate that it's during our travel plans for Thanksgiving, but it definitely helps us out and will provide some relief from our drought situation. So there's something to be thankful for with that. And another thing to be thankful for is our Thanksgiving forecast itself is dry and looks pretty good. We get the rain out of here Tuesday and Wednesday. By Wednesday night, we're dry, and then your Turkey Day forecast, very nice, cooler. It'll have a mostly sunny sky, high temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s, and even as we head into Black Friday and next weekend, still cooler with high temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. Make sure you stay right there. Your Saturday morning sports wrap is coming up after the break.